I think for a lot of reasons. First of all,
And you're very brave for telling that story, by
Thank
the way.
you. I think it's important for us in positions where we can speak on a platform to show that.
Alyssa Milano has faced unexpected backlash from many Hollywood celebrities due to her direct opinions on certain matters. Her efforts led to discussions about the limits of woke culture in Hollywood. She is well known for her dynamic viewpoints. The incident raises concerns about the changing nature of VIP activism in the modern day as followers react.
Coming to terms with this and discussing these issues of sexual assault are very hard, and they take a lot of years. I mean, this has been 25 years. This was 25 years ago. And so much goes into the thought of admitting this, not only to the world.
Alyssa responded confidently, expressing her belief that sharing personal experiences is important, especially for those in areas of influence. She emphasized the importance of using her platform to encourage introspection and personal growth, hoping to inspire others by demonstrating that facing one's truth can be a brave and powerful decision.
Is that I have women from all over the world who see me and come over to me and share their stories of sexual assault. And they have given me the courage to not only share my stories, but to dive deep inside myself and figure out what that means.
She explored further into the huge difficulties of facing prior trauma, especially when dealing with sensitive topics like rape. She reflected on the protracted personal journey it takes to reach a mark of recognition across many years. For her, it took courage to openly acknowledge these experiences, to face both the outside world and her own inner revelations.
Of women and men who are sexually assaulted never have to deal with this again. And so part of this for me was very personal, but also what I felt like I needed to do for the women that have.
She didn't stop there. She spoke on how many women have approached her in general and detailed their own rape experiences. She's been profoundly impacted by these events, which have given her the mental power to not only accept her own tale, but also speak up for herself, inspiring others to find strength and resilience and mutual adaptability.
Wrestling with that.
I was so close to saying his name, and my monologue that I wrote at the end of the podcast where I come to terms with this, in the original copy I actually said his name. But I got so scared, and I think a lot of women can relate to this.
She mentioned passionately about her hope that rape would no longer be a problem in the future. Motivated by the very personal impact of other people's stories, she feels motivated to use her voice, both for herself and as a supporter of everyone who has understood their frustration.
This man has a family. He has children. He has a successful job. And maybe it was 25 years ago. Maybe he's gotten therapy and I wasn't ready to.
She also said that she almost named the culprit while writing her online recordings closing chat in the most popular technique. She had first included his name in her basic, unpolished version, seeing it as a step toward her own healing and sense of satisfaction. But when she considered what she had spoken, she reconsidered, seeing the complexity of that decision. Finally, Alyssa decided to exclude the name, a choice that reflected both personal control and a focus on the broader message she wished to convey. This second was a perfect example of her experiment with balancing very personal insights with the duty of promotion.
This man has a family. He has children. He has a successful job. And maybe it was 25 years ago. Maybe he's gotten therapy and I wasn't ready to.
She explained why she decided to maintain her attacker's identity, acknowledging the complexities involved. Now, she considered his life, his family, his career, and his potential long-term self-improvement. Her choice was also influenced by the expected impact on her partners and other crew members, highlighting her careful approach to disclosing such a difficult experience.
I know it is
of
about
fame.
self-care.
Yeah, it is.
Well, don't
Do
read the
yourself a
comments,
favor.
for one thing. Do not
You
read
never
the comments.
ever read the comments.
I always read the comments.
Especially when they
Who
say
doesn't read the comments?
the comments
Everybody
get worse
reads the
as you go
comments.
down the line.
I know.
You can never.
I know.
Whoopi and Joy taught us that when
Don't read the comments.
When we each joined the show.
In a pleasant communication, the ladies discussed the need of self-care, especially in relation to handling criticism from the internet. One presenter said that she often tries to avoid reading the comments, while another acknowledged that she is unable to stop looking at them. They spoke about the mixed feelings and methods that include web-based analysis in today's digital environment.
I respect
know,
that. Listen, I've spent many days with my therapist talking about
What
Twitter
some
and social
anonymous
media.
person said to you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's
Someone who
hurtful.
doesn't know you,
Yeah.
somebody who doesn't know you, hasn't
Yeah.
met you, doesn't know your family, doesn't know anything about you.
The conversation shifted when one of the presenters went deep into the impact that online comments can have, describing how she's devoted many therapy sessions to reviewing harmful words made by strangers. They examined the strange power of unknown analysis, highlighting how those who are unaware of you may yet have a lasting impact.
It's up to you whether you take offense. It's up to you whether someone, an anonymous frog person online can write, "You're a bad dude," and then next thing you know, you're about to jump off the roof of the building. Alyssa Milano, though, she's a Hollywood actress. They're not noted for, strong sort of moral or psychological conviction.
Dave Rubin looked at the effects of internet analysis, emphasizing that disapproving is a personal choice. Although coming from a bland, unknown source, he saw the strange power a mystery statement might carry, impacting someone's state of mind or self-esteem. Rubin's approach highlights the significant local impact of computer-assisted collaborations on mental health.
When people are just like, you're a blah, 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 mean words, like, I don't care about that. I don't like when they selectively edit what I say. That's something that bothers me. By me saying it just now, I probably instigated even more of it. But it's just the nature of all of this.
He also remarked that while he can certainly ignore hurtful comments, some words really irritate him. He considered the never-ending concept of internet entertainment analysis, realizing that mentioning it may invite significant change. He pointed out that analysis had definitely less strength and reach prior to the rise of certain phrases.
Well, I mean, my daughter's 7 right now, and she looks a lot like I did at 7, and that's when I started working. So I have this fierce need to protect her.
Alyssa Milano candidly spoke on her protective feelings against her 7-year-old daughter, who resembles her in age when she first began working for Hollywood. Her need to protect her little daughter is heightened by this resemblance, and she's not even completely satisfied with providing her with the support and safety she felt like she required as a child.
Felt that I had that same kind of security that hopefully I'm giving to them. Like, even though my parents are incredible, they've been married for 55 years, they're really incredible.
She expressed her goal to provide her children with significant areas of strength and protection, something she wished she had more of while growing up in the media. Although she has a great deal of respect for her parents, who have been married for almost 55 years, she's aware of the unique challenges that young people confront in the real world. Do you think Alyssa's openness about her past and strong stance on social issues will spark more discussions in Hollywood, or could it lead to tensions among her peers?